my goodness, like what the heck? I just need to figure out how to work my camera. Okay, okay, okay. No, that's not the stream I want. There we go. We are all set. Hi everybody. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good night. Like a really good night. Like a straight up banger of a night. Like I hope you're having just the best time ever. 'Cause I sure am. It's it's been a week. So, having to get closer to Friday always makes me super excited, right? Cuz like I I just can't wait for that weekend. Hi Blueberry. How is it going? Oh yeah. Yeah, what's good, y'all? Well, what's good? This is another Thursday live stream. It's always good. Uh, and it actually kind of started a little later than it normally does. Like it's like 7:36 here, right? And I aim for 7:30. But I had to like take care of some stuff before the stream went out. So we got that all figured out. We're cruising right now. We got this. Hey, how's it going? Howdy, howdy. Yes. Hey, caffeine. Hi. Look, so um, I'm a big proponent of like going back through chat messages and reading all that, right? Cause like I don't know, you gotta talk to everybody. You can't just be like, nah, I'm good. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hey, Dirt. How the heck is it going? How you doing? Feels like it really hasn't been that long since our paths crossed. Yes. Oh, yes. Hello. Hi, Cafe. How's it going? Had to reschedule my oral surgery for the 30th due to icy weather. Dang. Like, I. Yes, I can definitely relate to that. It actually snowed like 2 days ish, give or take. So I've been like working from home all day, all week too. Which is good though, right? Because like not having to spend money on gas, like nobody wants to do that. And if you do like spending money for gas, you're weird. You're weird. You are a part of the problem. But yeah, dang, oral surgery. Hey, how's it going? Does Calf actually like cafe? I do. I love coffee. Cafe, anything really. The only okay, not all coffee is amazing. I have to, do a little bit of an aside, right? I love coffee, but not all coffee is amazing. Probably my least favorite type of coffee would be like Maxwell House. Cause that stuff's nasty. Like I don't know if you've ever had Maxwell House before, but that coffee is like it's like ground up ants that you put through a coffee filter. Uh, but I don't like frappes. I'm weird. I'm weird like that. I do not like frappes. I think they're too far flung from like what a coffee is. Kind of if you keep tweaking the recipe, it's no longer gonna be like what it originally was. Yes. Oh my goodness. Of course he does. Heck yeah. Hi Elizabeth. Hello. Then you should try Colombian coffee, the best coffee in the entire world. I do love Colombian coffee. Like if I can get my hands on like a good Colombian coffee, that stuff's like life changing. But I've also had a lot of bad Colombian coffee too. Like I don't know if it's just like an American coffee thing, right? Where you go to a gas station and you get some coffee and it looks like it's going to be good until you actually put your lips on it and you're like, "Oh my god." You just spit that like straight into the trash. I've had that happen before, but I've also had good Colombian coffee. I think it just really varies. It varies on your source where you get your Colombian coffee from, for sure. Howdy. Hey, how's it going? What's up, Calf? How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing positively amazing. I feel radiant right now. That's right. I feel radiant. Check out this gray and blue gradient because I'm feeling radiant. Um, Yeah. Also, your voice reminds me of Dylan from The Quarry. Hold up. Hold up. I need to. Anytime somebody says I sound like something, I need to see for myself. So I'm just gonna type this out over here. Dylan the Quarry. What? No way. I'm already looking at his face. I'm already looking at his face. Okay. You know, I almost sort of kind of look like him too. That's the weird part. That's the wacky part. All right, I have this up in another tab. I'm gonna watch this like after the stream. Then I'll know for sure. Um, yes. Oh my goodness. So like that kind of reminds me because I was thinking about like screen sharing and stuff, right? I actually got like like a takedown notice from like Save a Fox, and I was like, no. I think I was reacting to one of those videos of like, like Dixie like stealing the phone and stuff, and like because the stream was like still there, YouTube picked it up and was like, not so fast. Yeah. I'm good, Calf. Thanks for asking. Anytime. I speak a little Spanish. I do too. Like, ¿Dónde es el baño? Or, uh, Mi amo es Caffeine Fox. Yeah. Did you know that Fox in Spanish is Zorro? And there's a movie called Zorro. Yes. Foxes are infiltrating media. We're here. We are here. I actually haven't even really watched Zorro. It's like that movie of the guy who has like a sword and like he's like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of the character from The Princess Bride a little bit. Inigo Montoya. Yes, that one. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Behind you. Behind me? The heck? The heck? Oh, they're in my house. Just pick up my phone. Sorry. I never really realized that, but like, you put your phone next to your ear, right? Because mine's my face. My ear's actually up here, so like, if I was to answer my phone, I'd be like this, right? I feel kind of stupid doing this. Just holding my hand up. Yes, hello. You're in my house. No! Ah! There we go. Thriller starring Caffeine. You're welcome. We had some days that were just bitterly cold. Wake up and the temp is below 0, and for 2 days it's been in the 40s. Dang, that's kind of a wild range of temperatures. You have like shorts and t-shirt weather to a degree, and then you just have like the planet Hoth, right? Like you're gonna have to like cut up in a tauntaun to stay warm, like that kind of cold. That's right. If any of y'all watch Star Wars, you know what I'm talking about. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Caffeine lindo SS. Hold on. I need to translate that. We're gonna translate that. All right, I gotta open up my other tab. Okay, lindo SS. Desenhos. I see something on there with a bunch of drawings, like on DeviantArt. I am positive that's not what the description means. I mean, if people only drink coffee from places like Starbucks, that ain't real coffee, and they won't ever know what real coffee is. Yes. Oh my goodness. Like, I know so many people that base like their entire perception of coffee on Starbucks. And that is, look, Starbucks is mid, okay? Right? I don't know, kind of a little bit of a take right there, but if you go to like an actual cafe where like the family's been like making coffee for like years, right? Or like, you know, just studied everything there is to know about coffee, that is so much different. Starbucks, they have some good drinks, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I love like the holiday drinks and stuff, but man, they're Starbucks. I don't know. It's kind of like a nah bucks for me. Then again, I still drink it, but eh. Yes, Dylan's also very gay. Oh my goodness, is that what got the connection? Is that what got the connection between me and Dylan? I'm intrigued now. I'm extra intrigued. He's from the Quarry, which is a horror game. Okay. I love horror games. I've actually picked up it was on Game Pass, but the remake of Resident Evil 2. I never actually played Resident Evil 2 like all the way through. And it's a perfect time to pick it up because they completely remastered that. Like it doesn't even look anything like a PlayStation 1 game. Zoro's from Spain. Okay. Okay. All right. Human human oh my gosh. Uh just messing around. Oh yeah, definitely. All coffee coming from the USA sucks. TBH, not hating, or at least not as good as any coffee coming from South America. It's true. It is true. It is true. I just feel like we don't have the climate, right, for growing coffee. Like, and even if we did, I don't know. I don't know. If we had the climate to grow coffee, do you think we could be like the best coffee place ever, or other places that have been doing it for longer than us are just gonna be like, look at this USA. Who does he think he? What are you doing? Stop. I don't know. These are the things that I think about. Man, yeah. South American coffee, heck yeah. I was born in Colombia. Okay. Um, yeah. So like, oh, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, Turkish coffee. Turkish coffee is good too, but it's like they serve it to you in a cup that's like this big. I don't know if you can see, but it's a small cup, and it's so strong. It's super intense. And then another good runner-up, I think, is Vietnamese iced coffee. That stuff's so good. Like I've had so many parties where I've just woken up and I'm like, I don't feel 100% right now. I got myself some of that coffee, and I'm just like on the fast track to just being like, yeah, all right, yeah. Caffeine, why does everyone think I'm a furry? But like just like walking around, like like you're at the store and somebody just points like it's a furry, and then somebody's like, no, shh, don't point. Or like I don't know. I was born in Tennessee. I wasn't. Starbucks coffee makes me sick, like jittery or like literally or jittery. Probably both. I do get a little jittery sometimes from coffee. I don't know, like it's gotten to the point now where coffee's just kind of like water. Like I don't really feel it to wake up anymore. I kind of drink it because my brain's like, all right, we've gotten up, we're getting ready to go to work, tackle the day, and I just drink coffee out of like habit, really, and flavor. Now if I want to wake up, right, like I need to wake up. I'll usually have like those C4 cans, like the energy drinks, like two of those, and I'm feeling pretty good that morning. I actually had I had a coworker who drank more energy drinks than I did. Uh, I know it's a little a little hard to believe, but like he would drink like six Bang energy drinks a day. But he also was like super jacked, right? Like he was just like all muscle. And like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it, but I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna come up with these kind of things, right? I'm not gonna just give out some bad advice. That's not what I do. uh, Colombia, best of the world. Yes. Hey, Cap, did you see the new Godzilla movie? I have not. I have been watching Monarch though, and that's gonna get me caught up. That's gonna get me caught up before I watch the other Godzilla movie. I don't know. Apple TV's been coming up with like some really good shows. Like, oh, For All Mankind, freaking good. And then like there's Ted Lasso and Monarch. All these shows are just amazing. Like Apple is not slouching right now. When it compared to like other streaming platforms. Um, this stream is not paid for by Apple. Dang, can you imagine like getting an Apple sponsorship, but you're a furry? Wouldn't that be weird? Hello, hello. I say that because I used to work in coffee fields here in Colombia. Dang, what? Oh my goodness, there's like people from all different like walks of life. That's awesome. Holy smokes! Like, what is that like? What's that like working in a coffee field? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone at school thinks I'm a furry, but I'm not. All I did was draw a dog. Okay, all right. Now, drawing a dog, right? Was it just like, oh yeah, it's just a dog, or was it like a dog, like like flexing like this, or like, hi, I'm a dog, like standing up on 2 feet? Was the dog standing up on 2 feet? I don't know. I don't know. But still, like, even if it's like the other though, right? Like, that's weird. I don't know. I think maybe like they're like projecting. Maybe there's some secret furries, and they're just like that. I'm safe. Isn't that right? Like that's a furry thing, right? I would never. I would never be a furry. Laughs nervously. um, I played Resident Evil 3. It's not bad. I don't like how bad the game audio is though. Ooh, bad audio? Really? Bad audio? That is just like what? The remake of Resident Evil 3? If it's the remake and it has bad audio, I'm gonna be upset. Because like enough time has gone on where our technology is good enough to have good audio. Like, bro, put it through like a AI program. Okay, let's see. RE3 remake. What? What? It is! There is a remake of it! What the heck? I actually really liked Resident Evil 3. That was the first Resident Evil I got into. Alright, I'm gonna date myself right now. So like, I used to get CDs. Yes. I used to get like discs mailed to my house. This is like back when I was a kid, right? I would get these discs mailed, and it was from like Sony. Sony would actually, I had like a PlayStation, right? Sony would actually mail you demo discs to try games out before you get them, which is kind of cool, right? Because like as a kid, you know, you're kind of like, I want that game, I want that game. And, you know, your parents are just like, nope, nope, we're not going to spend any more money on you. You're going to enjoy what you have, and you're going to like it. So for me, like playing demos was kind of like playing the game. I got so good at demos. I was able to like, I don't know, speed run a demo. Which kind of in hindsight is sort of like beta testing now, but you know, I don't know. But Resident Evil 3, I first discovered that on a demo disc, and my parents were super like, you can't play anything that's rated M. Don't, no, nothing like that. And, you know, being a kid, you're going to be rebellious. And I was like, but what if I did? What if I did play it? And that's how I got started. Yes. I have furry classmate. Nice. Good, 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 good. I wish I don't know. I kind of wish I wasn't like so just against furries for the longest time. Like I probably would have had like probably some cooler friendships in hindsight. I mean, I had good friends, right? But like, come on, furries, you can't beat furries. You can't beat all of you out there. Yes, that's right. That community. Um, Godzilla one is badass. Heck yeah, heck yeah. I feel like that whole like Godzilla thing. That's where like all the macro art came from. Was from like Godzilla and Gundam and stuff. I just have a sneaking suspicion. Okay, I have a suspicion. I'm not a furry, but but a dollar coffee is a dollar coffee. What does that mean? What are you a furry? Are you not? Mysterious. Dang. Hello from San Antonio, Texas. Yes. That's actually like where I went to basic training, is San Antonio. And they let you out after you finish basic training, and you get to like experience like the Riverwalk of San Antonio. That place is awesome. Not as awesome when you're in a uniform because it's not, you can't really move around very well. I don't know why I walked like this. Like what am I doing? That's not how people walk. Do you walk like this? Because I sure as heck don't. I drew a normal dog. Dang, I don't know then. It's a mystery. There's gotta be secret furries. There's gotta be people that are like on the fence about being a furry. Um, Cigarettes. I don't really know. The ones that smoked are American ones like Marlboro, Lucky Strike, LM. Yeah, Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Okay, okay. All right. This is some big stupid energy right now. All right. So, when it comes to like doing stupid things, I kind of feel like this takes the cake. I feel like this takes the cake. I went to a gas station. That's where I worked, right? I worked at a gas station, and at the time I didn't smoke at all. You know, I was just kind of like, it's my first job, right? Like, well, not my first job. It was like my second job, but anyway, it was like one of my starting jobs. I worked at a gas station, and I thought after a while, right? Like we work behind the counter, and you look up and you see like all these like cigarettes that are for sale. There were so many varieties, right? So like somebody who's like never been exposed to that world before, I was just kind of like, what the heck? There's like a box with every single type of color imaginable. Like why would anybody need that? Flash forward a little bit, and I thought to myself one day as I was just seeing the customers and stuff. I looked up, and those cigarettes caught my eye, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just try one and see what's up, right? What's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I don't know what it is. There's probably something about my brain that's just kind of like, yeah, this is good. We need more of this. An addictive personality. I think a little bit. I think there's a little bit there. Just a small sliver. But like, I don't know. I thought to myself like, what if I try one and if I don't like it, I'll just I'll just try another one, right? Maybe I'll try all the packs up there until I can finally tell myself whether or not like that's something I want to do. That was a long battle. Needless to say, I ended up like getting like really hooked to nicotine, like nonstop. And it wasn't until like a year ago, 2 years ago, I quit. And this is like, man, that was like 10 years, 10 or 8 or 10 years. But needless to say, that was probably one of the stupidest things I've ever done was, pick up smoking. So, yeah, don't do it. It's not good. It is not good. It is no bueno at all. And I don't know, I kind of beat myself up though. Like, why? Why would I do that? out of boredom, I reached up there and I was like a buffet, like a Golden Corral buffet, and I'm just like, if I sample this, I'm gonna sample a little bit of this and sample a little bit of this, and then I'll know whether I like the buffet, right? Ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's not. I don't recommend it at all. Don't no smoking bad. But yes, I got a little bit like sidetracked there for a second. A little sidetrack action. Non-canine furries. Hey, Shep, listen here, okay? There's all sorts of different types of animals out there, okay? It's not all just dogs, okay? We have to be very open. Yes, there's foxes, and dogs, and rabbits, and cats, and bats, and deers, and steers. Yeah. Literally me. I wouldn't know about Resident Evil games. I don't even have a system to play any games. Dang. I mean, that'll definitely become a problem with playing them. CDs or compact discs that you can store audio data on. Yeah, I mean, you could still find CDs, right? You can still find them. I think, that's a good question. Like, does Walmart and like Target and stuff still carry CDs? I'm gonna move this in front of my face. Do they? Do they? I don't know. Oh, I'm like violently shaking my desk. Hold up. I don't want my webcam to fall behind the monitor. That'd be bad. That'd be bad. But yeah, I don't know. Does Walmart and Target still carry CDs? And if they do, like, I can't imagine, like, I mean, some cars. Sorry, my glasses are a little wee-woo. Some cars still only have like CD players. Like they haven't moved over to like Bluetooth or like aux cable. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like what. This is gonna be the thing that keeps me up, and I have the internet right here. And you know what? I'm gonna look this up. Does Walmart carry CDs? What they do? What the heck? They do still have CDs. Oh, I don't know if it's only online or like, you know, if they do in the stores too, but like that's a surprise. I thought Walmart wouldn't have carried them. Man. Don't have a Steam account. I remember having a DVD player. It was a nightmare. Yeah, just trying to switch the input on your TV was a nightmare in itself too. You're like, all right, I got an input for the regular TV. I got an input for my console. I got an input for the sound system, an input for maybe another console. And after a while, like you got to keep that like on lock. You have to know what input you have selected. And if somebody else uses the TV, right? Like if you live with other people, or you know, they could just switch the input, and you're like, what the heck? What is this? What is this? Like you're getting ready to play some game on the TV, and you just see like the cooking channel, and you're like, no. That's exactly what happens. I rage like that. You know, I actually feel like it's probably good that I don't play like competitive shooter games like Call of Duty or Battlefield or, you know, anything like that. Even Fortnite. I rage. I get so, I don't know, I kind of sweat when it comes to those games. I'm just like, I gotta be number one. I gotta beat everybody. It's not a good outlook to have. That's how you end up like having kind of like a toxic outlook on playing games. I had that for a bit. I played World of Warcraft, and like I had to be server first. I had to be the best on the server. Oh, my chair's all wiggling. I was like, I hope I don't fall over on the stream. That'd be kind of funny though. But for World of Warcraft, I was just perpetually online. I lost so much of my high school like playing that game. And then when I stopped, I was like, you know what? Maybe enough time has passed. Maybe I'll just pick it up again. And then the other part of my brain says, don't do it. You know what happens. See, I was talking about like smoking earlier, and like now there's this. Like, I don't know. I feel like my personality, I gotta be careful, right? I gotta be careful. Yes, I prefer VHS. Hey, Two Cheeks, how's it going? Yeah. VHS. One, it's a good horror series. Like, check it out if you haven't already. But VHSs, man, you had to rewind those. Like, I think that's how like Blockbuster like got people. They would get you with the late fees and the rewind fees, and you know, there's only one left now. I don't know. VHS tapes, man, those things are like almost indestructible. I say almost because as a kid I was kind of dumb. I kind of opened it up just to see what's inside. I was like, what's inside of this VHS tape? How do they put the pictures in here? But yeah, those things were indestructible. They were like the GameCube of media. um. Oh, found someone drawing furries. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think everybody's secretly a furry, but only a few admit it. I mean, true, like, I don't know. I feel like the furry fandom, at its core, the furry fandom is just an interest in talking animals that act like humans. You know, like, that's kind of neat. Um, However, like, you don't have to go around saying, like, I'm a furry. Like, look at me, I'm a furry. Look, everybody, you look! Look at me! Look at me! And somebody's just like terrified in the grocery store, and you're just like, um, yeah, it doesn't have to be like that, right? Well, hopefully not. But you know, you can honestly put as much into the fandom as you want to, and still be like a part of the fandom. You don't have to like, you know, go to furry meetups. You don't have to have. You definitely don't have to have a fursuit. You don't even have to have a character to be part of the fandom, really. But yeah, dang, dang. It's true. Canines can't be the best species without the less. Oh my gosh, Shep! What the heck? Holy smokes! What's the most underrated furry species? Starfish, hands down. Starfish are amazing. They can regenerate themselves. I don't know why it took me like such little time to come up with that response, but starfish. I also haven't really seen a starfish fursuit, so somebody out there who's a fursuit maker, make this a reality. Make a starfish fursuit. Yes. Yeah, Walmart has CDs, so does my mom's car. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I just thought that like CDs are like no longer around, right? Like they're in museums, next to like the next to like the sarcophagus of King Tut or something, right? Like there's a CD in the corner, and it's like, did you know that back in the day, this used to store files? I still can't believe how small games were back then too. Like if you had a memory card where you saved your game data, a file on your memory card was something like in the kilobits, right? Like even megabytes too. But man, now we're in gigs. We're in terabytes. We're in the terabyte land now. And I don't know. It just feels like we're gonna run out of like words to call data. We're gonna go back, right? We're gonna go back. It's all cyclical. We're gonna be like, yes, this is a kilobyte, but not that kind of kilobyte. It's the new kilobyte. Modern cars don't have CD players anymore. Bluetooth or line-in jacks are standard. Okay. Slackers and V-Stock. Yeah, I love Slackers. I never heard of Oh wait, V-Stock. I've heard of V-Stock. I've just never been to a V-Stock before. Sounds like an engine, V-Stock engine. Glad you're not a toxic gamer, Calf. Yeah, me too. That would not have been a good time. Um, Honestly, I use chambered nautilus as a running gag. Chambered nautilus? Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's all marine stuff, right? I'm like starfish. We have chambered nautilus. Where are the furry squids at? Where are the furry pufferfish at? Furry crabs. furry, furry crabs. Um, I just can't say that without being like, without giggling a little bit. And then, you got, seals. I feel like I've seen a few seals, and I don't know why there's not more seals. Like, they're freaking adorable. Like, have you ever seen a seal before? Have you ever seen a seal? There needs to be more seals in the fandom. It might be difficult to walk, though. Blockbusters, yo, Chinook's video rental. What the heck? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. Hi, Alizar. Hello. Hey, thank you for the donation, Green Raccoon. Oh, yeah, yeah. I don't know why, but like Streamlabs just didn't show it because it's Streamlabs, and for some reason it just doesn't like doing that. But thank you. Oh. Yo. First time I opened one of those VHS tapes, I was disappointed to see only plastic string things come out. Yeah, like, it's like the worst pinata ever. Hi, hello, hi, chicken, yeah! Did you see a lot of furries in the military? Surprisingly, I don't know. I've met more furries than I thought I would have expected to find, but at the same time, it wasn't a lot of furries. So that kind of puts it into perspective, right? Like I thought I was like maybe like one of the only okay, when I first discovered the fandom, right, I was super like, it was like the Matrix, right? I'm just reaching out and like dodging all these different things and learning all I can about the furry fandom. I was so into it. Man, I was just so freaking into it. But I thought that I was the only furry in the military, right? Like, okay, granted, I didn't really know much about the fandom at the time, okay? A bit of an aside here. I didn't really know much about the fandom, so I just assumed that, like, this is some kind of secret club, and I'm the only one who's discovered it in the military. Then again, I ended up finding out that there's other furries in the military, and I started to kind of reframe my mind that this is a bigger community than just like, some kind of like secret organization where you have to like knock 4 times at the stroke of midnight by a hidden statue, and then like the staircase leads down and people are in robes, and there's like rabbits there too because their ears are poking out of the robes, and they take their hoods off. And when you finally see, you're like, oh my goodness, it's the furries. I know they were real. Like the Illuminati. It's not like that. I totally did that. I love your fox plush in the background. There's a fox plush in the background? What the heck? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a Shiba Inu down there, and I got a fox. And then I have from Walmart. No, it was Walmart or Target. I got like a cookie jar. It's right. I have a cookie jar in my studio. Don't ask me why. It's probably because it's a fox. And that's just what this channel's about. Like foxes. Yes. That's actually not what it's about, but yeah. Most cons have a MILFers meetup. That is true. I actually have never been to one of those panels before. I don't know. I was really big into going to panels and stuff when I first joined the fandom, but like as time's gone by, I kind of go to the cons mainly to meet people and like just hang out, because I don't know, it feels like if you've been in the fandom long enough, you kind of know most of the things that people are probably going to tell you. You might learn a few things, but I guess my interests kind of changed, right? Like as I was in the fandom longer. Um, Man, it's been a while since I've been to a panel. At my school, I'm more well known than the popular kids because I'm the school furry. Oh my goodness. We used to kill a bit, now we giggle a bit. Oh my gosh. That's like the that's like the IT dad joke of the day. Like that dad joke works the Geek Squad and can fix your computer or your tablet. Dang. That's good though. That's good. Um the quadrobite. Quadrobite. Yes, you have. I mean, I might have gone to like one of them. Boy, bye, sir. Bye. Yes, definitely drink your daily coffee. Crabs aren't furry. Wait a minute. I don't know. I feel like there's some of those crabs that are so spiny, they look like they're furry. Like the spider crabs. I can't believe I'm trying to defend crabs as being furry. Yes, crustaceans. Crustaceans are welcome in the fandom. Um, Something I thought of is making a fursuit that's really heroic maximal claw jaw, a Beast Wars transformer that turns into a squid. What turns into a squid? How do you what? What? Kathy almost made my mom die on ice cream. Don't worry, she's okay. But you said something like, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry." Oh, that's wild. I'm sorry, by the way. Don't choke on your ice cream, but like, man, you're just eating your ice cream and like all of a sudden you hear something on a furry live stream and you're like, oh no, this is it. Like I never would have thought that would happen. What the heck? Calf, what faiths or beliefs do you follow? Are you agnostic? I might cover that maybe at some point. Probably not on the live stream. Probably not. Furry cult, let's go. Furry cult, yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I'm getting pop-ups. Look, I have like, ways of keeping ads from getting to me when I'm like browsing the internet, right? But all the stuff I have installed on my computer is now becoming the adware. It's like enter for a sweepstakes from your graphics card, and it's like, why? What? I didn't get this graphics card so I could get like bombarded with ads. Ah. It's the same with my cell phone provider too. They keep sending me stuff, and they're like, "Hey, by the way, you want a new phone?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good. I have a new phone. I have a phone that works perfectly fine." Got my pink phone, a little pink phone. I actually had to get this replaced too. I was really clumsy. I had a bunch of O's every time, and that cell phone, the case did not last very long, so I had to get a new one. But pink is the way to go. Like this pastel pink. I don't even know if the camera is gonna like pick it up on here or not, but pink. Yeah, Dad Raccoon wins. Yeah. Hi Simon. Hello. I am furry. Hello. Hello. Welcome. I'm glad you could join us on tonight's stream. It's true. I have a claw jaw on the floor at my feet. I bought in the 90s. Dang. I feel like the 80s and 90s was the time when like people were really trying to tie in TV shows to selling toys. Like like He-Man. There was like a whole bunch of action figures that came out from it, and like Star Wars came out in like the 70s, 80s, right? But there were so many toys that came out, and I feel like the toys really had an impact, on the staying power. Well, had a pretty big hand to play in it. But everything was just kind of like, how can we make this a toy, and how can we make it a show? There was never like a separation. And then you have like Beyblade. Like literally the entire plot to the Beyblade anime is like using the stuff you get from the store. Like, I went to Walmart. Oh yeah, well I got this one from Target. And then somebody else busts in and they're like, I got my Beyblade from Toys R Us. And people are like, you know, shaking in their boots. But like, you could just go out and get a Beyblade. It wasn't like, you know, like you just woke up one day with superpowers. You just had a Beyblade. Low key though, I actually want to get a Beyblade arena so I can just have my little tops fight each other. I feel like that would be a great time. It'd be a great time. But yeah. I feel like my ear keeps hitting my mic. What's Cap doing in the stream thumbnail? What am I doing in the thumbnail? I'm falling down the stairs because I'm wearing a VR headset. I had my friend Shreddy draw that up for me, and I was like, thank you! Thank you! Oh, wow. Hi, Rusty Cat. Hello. Can I ask what are dad jokes? Those are the jokes when somebody tells that are... No, I'm not going to explain it. Because then chat's just going to do a bunch of dad jokes. And this is going to be like the third or fourth stream that's happening. Where like everybody just goes from talking like about like, you know, furry stuff to just dad jokes. And it just completely takes the stream over. We're going to try our best to not have this become a dad joke stream. All right, we can do this together. We can do this. We can just power through this, right? We're not gonna have none of those dad jokes here. I have to like tilt my head like this so my mic's not in the way. Foxes in those cherry blossoms. Heck yeah, I love cherry blossoms. That's why I have that Arizona iced tea thing. Arizona iced tea. I don't know why I said thing. Arizona iced tea. But I love that color pastel thing, right? Like, that's why I have a pink phone case. I love cherry blossoms. I freaking love cherry blossoms. I have short king problems. I'm just kind of like trying to like sit upright. But I can't. I don't know how to sit right. I can't sit right in my chair at all. Smurfs, Transformers. Yes, those are both things that have like toys and stuff with it. My favorite show, Sam and Cat, got canceled. And now I'm very sad there's no season 2. Sam and Cat. I'm thinking salmon cat, right? Like SALMON. And I'm just kind of like, what does that mean? Is it like a fish cat? Like a cat that's part salmon, part cat? I don't know. It's a mystery. No one knows. Whoa, what the heck? What the heck? Oh, thank you, Jack Dish. Yeah. Thank you. Oh. Hey, Cav, I've been lurking here for a while. I hope you had a good day. Thank you for the great content as always. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Let's celebrate. What does this button do? I don't know what it does. It's not opening up on my Streamlabs. It's just like, dang. Thank you. That's actually how I order my coffee. I'm like, they're like, do you want it dark or some cream in there? And I'm just like, they're like, sir, can we help you? And I'm just like we don't understand. What does that mean? I want to do a live stream in a Starbucks one of these days. Like with my fursuit head on. I don't know. Like, will management kick me out of a Starbucks if I stream in a Starbucks in fursuit? I don't know. It's a mystery. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? How old do you think I am? That's the best part. because then I can like be like, you're either spot on or like I'll just be like, yeah. Uh-huh. Um Cap caught himself just in time. I did. Those stairs don't even know like who they're messing with. I am the stair master. I can handle any set of stairs. Do you this is gonna be kind of silly, okay? I hope you're ready. Have you ever gone up like a flight of stairs on all fours? Or is that just something that only I've done? Like, have you ever just seen a set of stairs and you're like, let's do this. We're gonna crawl up these stairs as fast as we can. I don't know. Have y'all done that before? I may or may not have done that recently. The people who had this house before probably had no idea that a grown man is like climbing up the stairs in a fursuit costume, like on all fours, like like some kind of Silent Hill monster, you know, like the Lickers from Resident Evil, like just climbing up the stairs. They had no idea, but you know, sometimes you just gotta like crawl up the stairs at all fours. Okay. Yep, all the time. People, oh, sweet. When you were a kid. What about now? Have you ever like just thought like, I could do it again. I'm gonna do it again. It's when that part of your brain wins. You know, the one that's just like, just do it. You know, just climb up the stairs on all fours. And you're like, okay. My brain told me to do it, so I just did it. I don't question these things. They just happen. Dang. I haven't talked to anybody about the Beast Wars who actually knows what it is in forever. Yo, Beast Wars. So this is gonna be another clue to my age. Alright? Okay, I'm starting to see some numbers come out there. Hold up. Oh! Okay. Out of the numbers that are there, one of the numbers is right. Like literally spot on right. I'm gonna have you guess which one it is. Yo, 21. I wish. I wish I was still 21. Dang. No. Let me see if I can count it up in Fox years. I'm like 4.5 in Fox years, if that makes any kind of sense at all, right? It's 35 if you know Beast Wars. Oh, called out. That deductive reasoning right there. Dang. Sam and Cat are people. Sam started for Samantha Cat. Well, I don't know why parents name her like that. Oh. All the time, yes. Oh yeah, it was the stairs. That was the stairs. Back when we were talking about the stairs. There was a lot of stuff that I couldn't really like get as a kid. I had a big family growing up, and like we moved a lot. So there's like a lot of hand-me-downs. It happened. I actually wasn't even allowed to play Pokemon for the longest time because my parents thought it would like corrupt me. Like they thought it would corrupt me beyond repair if I played Pokemon. But yeah, now I'm a grown man in a fursuit head, talking on the internet. Such is life. Yeah. I look how there's all these numbers getting thrown out now. It's sick as slide. Wait, you're 35? Yeah, I am. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, like, whether or not, like, your mannerisms change as you get older or what, but, like, I kind of feel like I'm the same person, really. I mean, obviously, aside from the fursuit that I'm wearing, but I feel like not too much has changed. Cat short for caffeine, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. uh, yo. Okay, I gotta close this out. I have to close this out. I never threw any. I like how the lighting just becomes infinitely brighter. My page for like web browsing and stuff is like white snow and a little fox in the corner, and that's why my face is just getting like lit up. I'm gonna like actually close that because the black part of my fursuit eyes. Some of my videos have this, but you can actually see my human eyes inside of my fursuit head, and it's terrifying. Like, I've also have videos where you can see my teeth, like my actual human teeth inside of my mouth, and that's... Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to see, like, human teeth inside of another mouth. Like, it's like aliens. Nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna make it freaky. We're not gonna get freaky with scary human teeth. Life is unpredictable. Very unpredictable. I got 10 on years. I can't read. I can't read. I didn't get hooked on phonics, and this is what happened. I got 10 years on you, dude, and I still wear a fursuit. Yo, yeah, let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, if the internet's like still like a thing, right? Like, I'm gonna be live streaming like from the nursing home. I'm gonna be like, hello everybody. How is it go? I don't know why I'm British, but like I'm gonna be like, hello and welcome to my live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have my walker and stuff. I'm gonna have like the camera in front of it, and I'm just gonna be streaming. I'd be like, this is where I get my Jello. And this is where I take my medication. I have no idea. My accent's just going all over the place. Oh man, dang. I never threw any of mine away, but some are in the chest in my parents' basement. I think claw gel's my fave. That was like the worst feeling ever when you find out that you had something that's worth a lot of money, but you either opened it up and played with it like you're supposed to, or, you know, you lost it or you sold it, gave it away. And then you find out years later that it's like a priceless collector's item. And you're like, ugh. Ugh. The older you get, the more British you become. It's a side effect of getting older. You just start saying, like, tally-ho and stuff. Is tally-ho a British saying? And do people still say it? Anybody in the UK or have been there, like, let me know. Like, or am I just, like, making stuff up? I'm trying to, like, remember where I was picking off on reading. It was like, because I was just kind of jumping around. Hold up. This is why I don't like jumping around. I might miss a comment. I don't want to miss a comment. That's no good. We can't have anybody miss comments. Nothing really changes except maybe your day job. Okay, perfect. Heck yeah. I kind of like Vibin as well. They didn't do many 3-mode figures, other than ones where the third mode was basically beast mode with bits added. Dang. Remember the time when games were considered evil, and now we have esports tournaments and sponsorships. Yeah, I still can't believe that. Like, I feel like out of all the things that have come out, right? Like invention-wise, technology, like IT in general, kind of skyrocketed things way faster than we're kind of used to, right? Like, think about it. Like, the first automobiles made, maybe like one or two people have one. Like it's not everybody. Like everybody has like a Model T, right? This is like the beginning, and they're kind of seen like a novelty. Um, and the car industry got better and better and better and bigger. But at the same time, it wasn't anything that was like skyrocketing as fast as technology has. Like now, it's just you can have stuff delivered to your house like overnight. You can sign up for tests. You could do a whole. You could stream on the internet. You could stream on the internet as an animal person, all because of technology. And that's only been like honestly, like a good 25, 30 years, which really isn't that much time. We're kind of like skyrocketing right now. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Hello. Um, the draws in the wall make it. color, color or couleur. I don't know. I've seen stuff spelled like that before, and I'm like, but why? Why? uh, Sometimes it kind of comes across as like, I don't know, like pompous when you see something that's like, a word that's just kind of commonly used every day. And sorry, my ear's itching. I have an itchy ear. Um, and then the word to make it more fancy or like cultured, you change the spelling of it slightly. Man, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. Nice. Nice. He saw my characters and just made his own. Nice. That's good. That's good. He's a retired drill sergeant, and that makes me laugh even harder. Yeah. It was so kind of eye-opening to find out that like the people that were yelling at you at basic training for the military are just regular people at the end of the day. But it's so intense. It's so intense when you're there. You're just kind of like, all right, this is my life now. This is my life. Yes. I have a Raptor Sona and a Fox, my main one. His is a German Shep. Yeah. Yeah, Sheps. That's one of my favorite one of my favorite furry badges that Shep has is one of him in like a Pepsi can, and it says it's like Shepsy. Like, yeah, I love wordplay. I love it when like people combine things like that. It's just great. It's just great. My character's name is related to my job in a way. My Sona's name is Cadicus, because I am a doctor. Caduceus. I'm probably not saying it right. I'm obviously not saying it right because I'm just saying a whole bunch of things. But man, with technology, imagine all the stuff 100 plus years old folks have seen through their lives now. I know, like people who are like 100. I can't even imagine. Like, at what point are you just kind of like, I give up. There's just too much stuff coming out. I don't know. The great aluminum debate. Nose boobs. Yeah, nose boobs for life. Yeah. I wonder if there are any Caucasian Shepherd Personas out there. The largest breed. That's a species of German Shepherd? I gotta look this up now. Hold up. Oh, they are. Yo, those are kind of like the dogs that I saw in Turkey. Hold up. I want to see if I can yeah. I want to see if I can mirror my Yes? No? No, that's not it. I was trying to swap the window over. This is something I should do before I go live, not do it on the fly, right? Because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. You don't want that. I love your videos. Oh, thank you. I have a new video coming out tomorrow too. Yes. And the video is gonna be a little different too. It's gonna be a little different. So normally I have like this kind of setup whenever I'm recording stuff because it's super easy. I can just record off this this Razer webcam I have, and everything's already where it's supposed to be. This is kind of like a spoiler, right? Everything here is like what's on the videos. So yeah, like not really much changes, but I had to use my cell phone to record tomorrow's video because like I had to be quiet, I had to be sneaky because my roommate was asleep. I had to be kind of like, "Hi everybody, how's it going? Caffeine Fox here. Hi." Yeah, so I filmed that video downstairs, and it's been a while since I filmed in my basement. I get to be a basement dweller this week. Oh my goodness. 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 I don't know, like, if I did another one of those oh my goodness, I'm just like serenading my microphone. If I did another one of those oh my goodness challenge videos, like, I don't know, who would be down for that? That'd be kind of fun to like do that again. It's been so long. But pretty much the premise was like, how many times can you say oh my goodness in a minute? And then the winner wins. There's no like, sweepstakes or anything like that, but I don't know. Those videos are so hard to edit though, because I have to literally sit there and count every time somebody said oh my goodness and put like a timer off in the corner. I honestly feel like that video took me like 4 days of solid editing. Most of the time I can get my editing done now. Like if I'm getting a lot quicker at it too. I can get most of my editing done in like a day, maybe a day and a half now. But earlier it took me a lot longer to edit because I was still new to making videos. Like my first ever video took me about a week really of editing. And that's because I was so afraid that like, people were going to judge every single cut. They were going to like color grade the footage, like just tear it apart. And I was getting in my head. I was just worried like people would find my first video like what is this? What is this guy doing? Like, who does he think he is? And then I realized none of that really mattered. Just get the video out there, talk to people, but try and keep it somewhat engaging. Somewhat, kind of, sort of. But I feel like that's kind of the case with a lot of things. Like if it's your first time, and you're like really passionate about it, or you can see yourself doing this, you want to put the effort into it. So it's understandable, why it would take that long. When are you streaming till? I'm streaming until 9 o'clock. What's a hydraulic guitar? That is a good question, and it better not be a dad joke. Yes. iPad Air. I got something to wake up for early, so I gotta bail. Bye, long rider, bye. The amount of furries I met that are literal federal agents scares me. Wait a minute. That was like that was last week's video when I had like secret agent furries. Yeah. It all adds up. There are so many like undercover furries out there. So many undercover furries. Oh my goodness. Hi, Caffeine Fox and Boops. Same. That's an average editing week for me. Stormy, hey, how's it going? Yo, what up? An average editing. Dang, that's a lot of time though. That's a lot of. Hoo-wee. like, I I also do feel like, you know, doing other stuff aside from YouTube definitely gets into your editing time, you know? Like you're like, all right, you crack your knuckles and you sit down and you're like, I'm getting ready to type away. Sorry, not type away. That's not how videos are made. Just typing away. I'm getting ready to, like, you know, cut this footage up and make it the best furry video anybody's ever seen, right? And stuff happens. You just get sidetracked. Like, someone rings the doorbell and they're like, hey, have you seen my cat? I'm missing my cat. Like, can you help me find my cat? And I don't know why they would sound like that, but, or like, you know, you have friends come over and you have like all these plans and stuff, and it can get in the way of like trying to get stuff out there. So like, I definitely feel that like now my schedule is a lot more flexible. Like this is the flexible, that it's a bit easier to put like a bit more time into it and stuff. But like, dang. I like to go hard with grading, post FX and whatnot. Dang, I just hit the, I just go on Premiere and I hit that little color dropper icon to like just do white balance and that's it. Like, I need someone to teach me all these tricks and tips making videos. So, well, I am famous. I have been read. You have a federal agent in your server now. What? What the heck? No. That and feeling uninspired. Yo, feeling uninspired is the worst. Like, it's easy when you're kind of just like, you know, going about your life and you're like, oh, you know, that would be a cool video idea, and like you just write it down. But like when all of that kind of starts to dry out, you know, and get inspired and get creative and stuff again, it's tricky. It's tricky to kind of like, you know, refire that motor up again. And like back when my computer died, right? Like my entire, sorry, not my computer, my hard drive died. I lost all the footage, all the effects and everything that I had been like gathering since I first started my channel. And I literally lost it overnight. And the drive was so messed up, right? Like I couldn't recover the data. So I had to start from scratch. And all my video ideas were gone too because they were stored on there. So that was a fun part of the year, you know? That was a really fun part. I think it was like 2 years ago now, but dang, oh my gosh, I still can't believe that like it's been so long on this platform. Like I went back and looked at some of my first videos and I saw the year on it and I was like, six years? I couldn't even finish the sentence, right? I'm just like sitting there in disbelief. I'm like, 6 years? But yeah, it has been that long. Dang. I'm not gonna lie, I miss living in, I thought you said Denmark, living in Detroit. Always something happening, but like, god damn, Oregon feels nicer. Oregon's expensive from what I heard. Like, if you live near Portland and stuff, like the prices there are just like, I don't know if it had to do with the show Portlandia or what, but man, Oregon's expensive. But yeah, I definitely feel like Detroit's changed a lot though. Like they're really trying to like build the city up again. Yeah. Any tips on how to read? I really wish I could help, but I can't read myself. So yeah, sorry. It's just a fox thing, really. A little common fact: most foxes don't read. Just kidding. I'm sorry to all the foxes out there. I am so sorry. Please find it in your heart to forgive me. It will never happen again. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Heck yeah. When I do a con video, a con vlog, I'm like, how can I make this unique and not repeat myself? That is the challenge. That is the challenge. Because, like, at some point, though, like, if you keep trying to, like, reinvent, or not reinvent, but, like, you know, kind of keep surpassing, like, oh, I don't know. Like, I feel like that would get difficult as time would go by. Oh, I've been trying to get a lot more, like, what happens at the con kind of footage, right? So, like, silly parties and, like, getting lost in the hallway. I feel like that's good. There really isn't that much stuff out there about that. Really? Kind of? Sort of? I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah. Hello. Hi. Kath, how's it going? I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm sorry, Foxy fan. I was just insulting foxes earlier. Really hope you weren't there to hear it. Sorry. I'm a Fox fan too. I'm a fan of the Vulpine. I'm old and I don't intend on stopping for YouTube content anytime soon. Yeah, that's a mood. Like, if another platform ever comes out, right, that, like, surpasses YouTube, like, that's a whole other, like, you gotta, like, do it all from scratch all over again. And that's, it honestly feels like yesterday that I discovered this fandom. Yes. It does kind of feel like that. It does definitely quite feel like that. Hey, did anybody hear about the stupid Oklahoma furry shenanigan? I know. No, I have not. It's really been nearly 7 years now. What the heck? Hey Cap, sorry. Sorry if I have been a long time out. I lost my old account and I created this a year ago. I followed you since 2021. Hey. Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Dang, 2021. Okay. I feel like this is reminding me of 2020. But, like, that was, furry YouTube in, like, late 2020 when, you really just couldn't go out and do anything. It kind of became, like, a whole bunch of, like, VTubers. Like, that, I feel like that was really when, like, VR chat really started to kind of skyrocket, because you had events and stuff hosted on VR chat, and that kind of, like, created like a subgenre or something. I don't know. Yeah. That was an interesting time period. It was wild. It was wacky. I have some ideas, but it's getting more and more difficult to do this stuff. Yeah, you just gotta like, I don't know, like, spice it up or something. I don't know. Like, I'm like, do something like completely out of the ordinary. I have a video idea that we're getting ready to film soon. Pretty excited about it, but, like, eating hamburgers behind like a Wendy's dumpster with a fursuit that's a possum. So yeah, that was a really weird way of explaining it, but yeah, talking to possums about what it's like eating garbage and why it's amazing. And hopefully, not getting kicked out of a Wendy's parking lot for doing that. So, I don't know. How will I explain that to my employer? You got kicked out. What? Why are you in trouble? Yes. I don't get offended easily. Don't worry, Cap. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I've brought my VTuber onto YouTube a few times, but I still prefer my fursuit. Definitely. I feel like when you're VTubing, you can get more expressive, right? Because, like, with a fursuit, we don't have, like, animatronic eyelids and stuff, right? Like, you can't make facial expressions. But when you have, like, a VTuber, you can add that human element to, just, like, a talking head. But I really do prefer like fursuiting, honestly. I don't know. VTubing was never really my thing. Like it was cool, but I don't know. I always thought that was strange. Like I could just like be filming a video like in my PJs, in my pajamas, and nobody would know because I just is a VTuber. I'm just like, yeah. Do you like spicy food? I freaking love spicy food, but spicy food doesn't like me. Every time I go to like Buffalo Wild Wings, I'm like, I'm gonna get the blazing. I'm gonna do the blazing challenge, even though I have not learned from my past attempts. And then, you know, flash forward to like 4 minutes later, and I'm just in pain, and my stomach's like, oh, I'm gonna make a scene. I'm gonna cause a scene. And that's so fun. That's so fun. I just spend the rest of the next day, like, you know, just kind of like out of commission because I wrecked my intestines by eating spicy food. But no, I love spicy food so much. Jalapenos, habaneros, ghost peppers sometimes. But then when you start getting like stupid spicy and it doesn't really have any flavor, you know, it's like getting maced in the face, but for your tongue. And I'm not a fan of that. This is pure pain. Yeah, you can be more dynamic. That is true. That's very true. Dang, that's like all the colors of the rainbow. That's like all of them. That's literally all of them. I don't know. Like, sometimes I'll think of this, right? About like my character design. And it was like when I first joined the fandom and I really didn't know anything, like for an idea. I was stumped. I had like this impenetrable wall I could not think through of like what I want my character to be or like, you know, look like. I know I wanted to be a fox. I knew I wanted to be a fox. I love foxes. I always have growing up, but like the color scheme and the name. So I actually reached out to like a ref maker and I was like, I just need this Red Bull because like that's all I really could relate to like super well. That was like, you know, I was drinking Red Bull like every single day to like keep me up. And then I ended up with the character and I'm like, oh, interesting. I always wonder like if I actually made my character from scratch, right? Like instead of like pitching a design and getting that character ref made. I don't know. Would things have come out differently? The last moments of my childhood. What if people just start posting their persona colors like in a color palette? It's like the new Twitter trend. You just put your persona colors and shapes. My color scheme is full of gray and more gray. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's tricky too, like drawing characters when they have like only a few shades. And like getting that shading done is difficult. It is difficult. On a side note, I don't know if y'all know this, but like any of my thumbnails that are like a image, right? Not like a video still, but like a drawing, I made all those. Yeah. It I'm trying to get more into art. I really am. And honestly, it feels like the only time I really do art, I really art it up, is whenever I'm making thumbnails. So it's kind of like a way to just like stretch your art muscles. I can't believe I said that. That's like the cringiest thing I've said all day. Stretch your art muscles. You over there, stretch your art muscles. You over there, stretch your art muscles. And you stretch your art muscle. But, yeah, I don't know. I just kind of wish I could, like, get more into drawing. But there really just isn't enough time. No time in the day. See, I'm getting all British again. Yes. Kind of the same. Pretty much the color wheel, but with the exception of brown. Oh, it's gotta be tricky too. It's gotta be tricky. I know some fursuit makers like won't even do some stuff if it's too complicated. Like if there's like really in-depth patterns, some fursuit makers just won't make the suit because there'll be so much stitching that like the structural integrity of the suit might not hold up, or like it'll be cost prohibitive. Yeah. So that's also something definitely to keep in mind too, for like a character that you want to have made into his suit. Like having a lot of colors is great. Just be careful about going too overboard. Like too overboard. I'm talking about like details within details within details. Like this not gonna happen. This is not gonna happen. Sometimes it feels like furry YouTube fizzled out, but really it's a lot of peeps retired and we got new recruits. That is true. That is very true. But I mean, that's kind of the same with a lot of platforms, I think. There was definitely, I definitely feel like furry YouTube's heyday was like 2016, 2015 ish, give or take. But then again, maybe that's just, maybe I'm just biased. That was when I first started, like, watching all that. But yeah, it is really interesting to kind of like look at the timeline of furry YouTube, like just where people started, what happened. Hopefully it was a good reason because there was some channels out there. I'm just not gonna go into it, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's wild. Somebody's got to do like an anthology, like a furry YouTube anthology. Yeah, I absolutely do not understand TikTok humor though, and I'm seeing that kind of bleed over into YouTube. I mean, yeah, like I see a lot of parallels between like TikTok and Vine. Um, it's just that with TikTok, you can have longer content, but with Vine, you only have like a set amount of time to be funny. Like, you're like, all right, this is like a bite-sized laugh that I'm gonna get. And with TikTok, sometimes they can kind of like keep going on and on and on, or like part twos and part threes. And I'm like, bro, like I would just watch YouTube for that. Like if I wanted to see like a full-on like video, like man. But it is convenient though, like, being able to swipe and all that. That's pretty convenient. Going through all your TikToks. I was like about to call them talks. Going through all your talks. I really haven't gone into. Wow, that was a tongue twister right there. I really haven't gotten into TikTok. Just because like I don't know, it feels like there's just not a lot of time. There's just not a lot of time. And like the times that you could be like hanging out and partying with friends and stuff, you're making TikToks. Like that would be when I would be able to squeeze it in. I tried a little bit with shorts. I'm not gonna stop doing like YouTube shorts and stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make another TikTok at some point. I don't know. I don't know. It's a mystery. It is a mystery. But yeah, they are definitely different styles of content delivery. Yeah. I never even heard of Vine until it shut down. No, Vine was amazing, and then they tried to bring it back, and that didn't happen. I don't watch TikTok. I'm trying to make a new standard with my content to make it stand out a bit. Heck yeah. See, that's a good thing to do. You just gotta you gotta go against the flow. Gotta just pave your own path. Just do it. Just go out there and do it. Yeah, I'm like a motivational poster. I'm like, go. Yeah. Closest is YouTube Shorts. Yeah, for sure. 5, sure. I've only done a few shorts since I prefer longer form content. Yes, oh my goodness. I've got like I don't know. I kind of go through these stages where I'm like, I want to make something short, and then other times where I'm like, I gotta make a long ass video, right? And I feel like it kind of scratches that itch. But if you come out with a video that's like like a minute and a half, then it's kind of like, okay, all right, we're kind of creeping into shorts territory here. But yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of YouTubers and stuff that'll say like you want to have your video be at like the 10-minute mark and all that stuff. And I never really paid attention to that. I just kind of like said what I had to say, and like however long it took was like the length, I guess. It kind of felt stressful. Like, how can I turn this into a video essay? It's like you're standing up in front of class, and they're like, "All right, here's your essay. Read it out loud, and you're gonna be graded on whether or not you hit 2,000 words." And you're just like, "Oh God, no, no." Yeah, yeah, and like it was weird too for a bit, cause like YouTube and not YouTube and YouTube didn't really know like how it was gonna broadcast shorts. There was a moment when shorts were just like the bee's knees, right? Like if the algorithm was pumping that stuff out like nonstop. And was that my chair? I'm hearing some squeaking. That's weird. There's a ghost of a mouse in my house. I'm hearing some squeaking, some disembodied squeaking. But yeah, you know, like it's just, I don't even know what I was talking about. What even was I talking about? Oh yeah, the algorithm. The algorithm was like just really heavily favoring YouTube Shorts. And then it kind of balanced itself out. And I feel like it's kind of in like it's in a pretty okay place now, you know? But there was a time when algorithms were just like really going ham on YouTube Shorts. And people were just kind of like flocking to YouTube Shorts, right? Like they were just making shorts constantly. But that kind of balanced itself out a bit. But yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all, it is that time of the night. I am getting eepy. And when Calf gets eepy, I don't know. I'm gonna take a good nap. But yeah, I have a new video coming out tomorrow. I am super freaking stoked. It's filmed in my basement on my cell phone. So whoever gets to comment, you know, like the audio quality sucks on this video, I'm gonna pin that comment first. Like, just race. Get it. The audio quality is gonna be bad. But yeah, hey, thanks y'all for joining. For real. Thank y'all for joining. Like, y'all could have been doing anything else tonight, but you came over here, we chilled, we talked about like being a secret agent furry, fursuits, we talked about being old and having a British accent for some reason. A lot of stuff. And toxic gaming and smoking cigarettes, you know, as one does on a live stream. So yeah, have a great night, everybody. And I will see all of you on the next live stream. Yes, oh my God.